Hey everybody, Laurel Eevees, and last time on Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen, we were inside Professor Oak's lab and we chose Squirtle as our starter Pokemon, named him Olmec, and then took out Gary and left him frustrated. Now, here's the thing about Pokemon, like Pokemon Red, Blue, all of the beginning games. They don't tell you exactly, specifically, what to do after you get your starter Pokemon and you leave Professor Oak's lab. Well, the first thing you do is, now that you have your Pokemon, you can now enter the tall grass and enter Route 1. That's right. Now, our goal is to get to the next city. But first, I'd like to talk about the Pokemon you can find on this route. You can't catch any of these Pokemon yet, because we don't have anything to capture them with, aka Pokeballs. But I thought it would be good to go over them anyway, just for convenience sake. First Pokemon you may find on this route is Pidgey. Pidgey is a normal flying type that is like the generic bird Pokemon that you find on the first routes. Usually you find them in every Pokemon game. Well, Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto at level 18, and then into its final form, Pidgeot, or Pidgeot if you're like one of those kinds of pronunciators, at level... well, at the bottom. It's on the screen. I'm sorry, it's not written down. I don't really find the Pidgey family very, like, outstanding in the stats. Just really not my thing. And you don't need to get a flying Pokemon this early in the game. Believe me, you really don't. Also, Pidgeot, it's said to fly at Mach 2 speeds. It's outrun by a lot of Pokemon. It's crazy. Next on the route is Rattata. Rattata is a normal type Pokemon that's found on this route, and it evolves into Raticate at level 20. I have much respect for this, like, evolution family. Because if you get the Guts ability on Rattata, it becomes really helpful if it gets inflicted by a stat, like, if it gets afflicted by status-inflicting moves. So, that can be helpful. Also, I blame Maryland. Carrot was a beast. And there's Pidgey. Oh. Now you can use this area to level up, which I'm probably going to do, so just give me a second after I beat this Pidgey. Actually, never mind. Never mind, I decided to run from the battle. Now, my little Olmec got, like, injured in that last battle, so I'm going to talk to this guy. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. And he gives you a free potion, which is good. Potions can restore 20 HP. So those are always helpful this early in the game. Now we just have to go up through this route, avoiding as many Pokemon battles as we can. And there we go, we're at the end of the route, like magic. And now we enter Viridian City. Woo! There's not much we can do in Viridian City at this point. We can go to the Pokemon Center, which is this red building I just entered, and we can talk to Nurse Joy behind the counter. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon back to perfect health? No. I want you to stand there. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Well, that's kind of dark. Anyway, you can heal your Pokemon here for free, which is always good. And yeah, we're back out on the streets of Viridian City. And I run into walls, and I walk through flower beds. Now, the only other building that we can bother with right now is the Pokemart right here, so I can just go and enter inside. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can you take it to him? I received his parcel! Weird. Well, this guy won't sell me anything right now until I've delivered this stupid parcel of Professor Oak's. So it looks like we're gonna have to walk all the way back to Pallet Town. So let's exit out, back to Route 1. And we can actually shortcut our way by jumping down these little, like... oh gosh, I don't even know what they're called. But we can jump down these little ledges, there we go, and we don't have to walk into any of the tall grass. So we're safe. For now. Now we're back in Pallet Town! Woohoo! Now we go straight to Professor Oak's lab. And I have to walk there by myself. Oh, Jen! How is my old Pokémon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokémon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? I delivered your stupid parcel. Ah, it's a custom Pokéball. Custom Pokéball. What? I had it on order, thank you. Gramps. I almost forgot. What'd you call me for? All right, I have a request for you two. Oh, now he tells us. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records its data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. It's Bulbapedia, only not. Jen and Gary, take these with you. I received the Pokedex before Gary! You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Yay, we received 5 Pokeballs! With these Pokeballs, we can now catch wild Pokemon. Let's throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. Not all Pokemon escape. Just a spoiler. To make a complete guide of all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Wow. Projecting onto children. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it to me. Jen, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Jen. Ha 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 ha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Well, thank you for telling me exactly where that map is and where to find it. Okay. Well, Gary's house is over here. You can tell because it says his name on the mailbox. And there's Gary's sister, Daisy. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help you. And she gave us her town map. Thank you, Daisy. You can use the town map to find out where you are, or check the names of places. Thank you, Daisy. You won't be using the town map that much, just saying. So, let's see, Route 1 again. I'm gonna use a little bit of time to train up Squirtle a bit. Because he's kind of low-leveled, and I want him a little bit higher for, like, the upcoming areas. So, be right back. I'm back in Viridian City, and I'm just gonna go north for a second. Who are you? Well, now that I've had my coffee, that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I better show you then. I don't need the help, old man. Where did this Weedle come from? And so now there comes a scripted event where he moves incredibly slow through his backpack, which apparently he has. He has one single Pokeball, and he's gonna catch a level 5 Weedle in it first try. There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. Obtain the TGTV! If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. TGTV is basically a tutorial that like sits inside of your inventory. There's not really much you need to know coming from it unless you're a really new beginner. Which I'm thinking most of you are not? I don't know. This is the Viridian Gym. We can't enter it just yet. The gym leader is apparently gone. Oh, and I jumped down the ledge. But the gym leader is gone and he won't be back for a while. Besides, we haven't been introduced technically to gyms just yet, so we can just ignore it for now. Oh, goodness. Well, I think on the next episode, we're going to head down to Route 22 to catch a Pokemon there that I've been wanting to catch for a while now. And basically, find out what happened to Gary, then maybe see what's on the next route. This is Laurel Eevees. Thank you so much for watching.